as every day that rolls around, this wonderful dog manages to come out here and bark at me from behind the fence. I think it's funny because I'm always like, I'm not even inside the fence. I'm not bothering you. Like, stop barking at me. But it's an animal. What do you expect? It hears, it sees, it smells, it's going to react. So I just keep walking. I went on and did a different, well, I guess a part two to the live video that I was posting earlier. But for whatever the reason is, the devil tried to get the best of me. It is not happening today or any day thereafter. I am very serious when I say, when you want to be a part of the solution, you have to take out the should, would, and could. Because there are things that people in this world want to do that they are unable to do, that they cannot do. There were some people that were just in the prime of their life and they are now amputees. There are people who were brought into this world with illnesses that they will never be able to recover from. They have to live with that illness or that disease every day. There are so many able-bodied individuals who can make a difference in their own lives. Stop complaining. You have no room whatsoever to complain about the choices that are being made in this world if you are continuing to be a part of the problem. Change means I have to get up and do something. You can get up and do everything. You got to get up and go pee. You got to get up and go poopy doopy. Oh, I'm going to go play basketball today. Okay, go play basketball. But make sure while you're out there playing basketball, baseball, volleyball, soccer, all the other good stuff, you remember that there's still work to be done at home. There are things that need to be done right at your house that you are not doing. You are avoiding all those little things that are big things in a mighty way. You say you want to be a part of the solution, but you still do the same thing that you continue to do every day. You can't complain about what Tom, Dick, Harry, Jerry, Joe, and Jim, and Janie is doing when you're not doing anything except complaining. Your complaints are duly noted. But speaking from experience, your complaining will get you nowhere. It's going to get you exactly where you're at right now. Nowhere. What is the purpose of making yourself more miserable about something that you can't control? Well, it's too hot outside. It's raining outside. You know what? I see people walking every day. I see people riding their bikes every day. You don't have money for a taxi or a cab. You know what? Guess what? I know people that get up 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours early and walk or ride a bike to wherever they got to go. There are so many reasons. There are so many ways to say yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I will. I will do this. It's not rocket science. Nobody's asking you to give up a kidney, a liver, a heart, a toe. We're asking you to get up and make a difference in your life. If you get up and change your circumstances, then you change everything that's around you. I'm grateful that I can get up and change my circumstances. I can continue to wallow in misery every day of my life if I so choose to. But the most important thing I remind myself is that every day is a test. I make the decision whether I pass or fail that test every day. There are people who out there who do not want to work a 9 to 5. They could care less about working a 9 to 5. Fine with me. I don't have a problem with that. I am so supportive of people who choose to make their own schedule, but make one. Do you get it? Make one. At the end of the day, you are your worst enemy. You can also be your biggest supporter. Nobody in this life owes you anything. You reap what you sow. Every seed that you dish out is going to grow. And it may not grow into what you think it's going to grow into. You do not get to control COVID-19. You don't get to control the pandemic. You don't get to control the things that are transpiring in the world today. The only thing that you can control is self. Make one conscious decision. I challenge you to make one conscious decision. Even if that one conscious decision is getting up to walk back and forward to the mailbox. Whatever you decide to do, do it. You want to wash the dishes? Wash the dishes. You want to sweep the floor? Sweep the floor. You want to rake the leaves out of the yard? Rake the leaves out of the yard. Do something. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's going to be accountable for you is you. I don't have an issue or problem with getting up to make things happen when I need to make them happen. But I also know I can be a lazy daisy whenever I so choose to and whenever I so desire, because I know I've done everything that I can to be a part of the solution. If you are still sitting around trying to figure it out, you are the problem. You are the problem. There is no solution around you being the problem. Stop. Let it go. It's time to put on the big girl panties and the big boy boxers or briefs or whatever you wear. No drawers, no boxers, whatever you decide to wear. It's time to be real. It's not about being an adult anymore. It's about let's be real. Because at the end of the day, COVID-19 is real. This pandemic is real. There are so many people that have lost their jobs, people that have lost their homes, wherever they was living at and residing, they no longer have a place to stay. They're living with people, or they're on the streets, or they're living in and out of houses, trying to figure out, where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? What did I do to deserve COVID-19? What did I do to deserve COVID-19? I tested positive 3 times. Tested positive 3 times. Was sick. Out of my woo-ha. I was like, man, y'all can have COVID-19. COVID-19 don't owe me nothing. Guarantee it owes me nothing. But I want you to take this message and really dissect it. I want you to take piece by piece and pull just that one little something out of there. That one little something that you can say, you know what? I'm going to do that. It don't have to make sense to anybody else as long as it makes sense to you. If you want to take the trash out 7 days early, take the trash out 7 days early. Make a difference. Stop making excuses about what you can't do and do it. You might get it wrong. Okay. Wrong wasn't built overnight. Sometimes you have to make a conscious decision. And that conscious decision revolves around you taking a step that you thought you didn't want to take and then you thought you couldn't take, but you could. And you did. Take the step. The step is there for you. It's there for a reason. You have to stop singing your shoulda, woulda, couldas. You have to start saying, if mama, daddy, sister, brother, auntie, cousin would have raised me, I'm done. I'm done. There are a lot of people in this world that are a part of the foster care system. There are a lot of people in this world that don't have families to go to anymore, or a lot of people that have families that have shut them out. The bottom line of the scenario is that you are you. Nobody is going to change your circumstances except you. So while we continue to gravitate on what mama, daddy, sister, brother, auntie, baby, daddy, cousins did to you, did for you, did to you, how you did it, or whatever direction you want to post it, put it, it still revolves back to you. So if you don't want to make a difference, then that's completely up to you. But don't get mad or be upset or be in your feelings when somebody else get up and do the same thing that you could have done, that you should have done, that you would have done, that you didn't do. The bottom line of the scenario is you didn't do it. I want you all to remember that I love you unconditionally, and there is nothing that you can do about it. I want you to always remember that you are not alone. There are people in this world that have it worse than you. We can keep talking all day long. Talking means nothing without actions. You can talk till you red, blue, red, purple, orange, green, brown, white. There go the other dog. You can be whatever color you choose to be. You can talk all day long. Keep talking. As long as you talk, the next person is going to already be 25,000 steps in front of you. If a person is that far ahead of me, that means I'm slipping. I need to get up and make something happen. Because at the end of the day, as I have said over and over again, you are your biggest supporter, but you can also be your worst critic. Make a change. Do something different. I challenge you to do something different. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you can say, I've done everything that I can do to be a part of the solution. As always, thank you for listening to me rant and rave. Have a wonderful and marvelous day, and I hope to talk to you all soon. Peace.